hosting the series tonight up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, they got it done in Game 2, much to the delight of their hometown fans. They'll try to keep those good times going tonight. Well, with the split of the first two games on their floor, it would seem paramount for them to take one back between Game 3 and 4. Kenny, do you see them getting that game back tonight or in Game 4?
That's tough. But if they do get one of those games, it'll likely be tonight.
Why is that?
They're playing loose. That's a big factor, and they're in front of a tough crowd. So that's a big factor tonight.
I agree with you, Kenny, but it depends on how they come out. The key right now is they need to fight for every play. I think this.
You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena. Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Sometimes, quite simply, getting a hand in the face of Vucevic is not enough. He doesn't buckle when the defense tightens up.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Turner with the screen. And it's McCollum off the drive. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And you can limit open looks. Sometimes you can get in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
I agree, because it's all about confidence with him. If that first one goes and he gets into a groove and a rhythm, his mind is right and tight. At that point, you know you're going to have trouble in a good game for him.
Davis with a screen on Johnson. And it's McCollum off the drive. Freed up, nice work off the pick. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And with Vucevic, as is the case with all shot blockers, it's about timing. And how can you bait that shooter into shooting a shot that you know you can block?
McCollum, no good. Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Terry Stotts. David?
Coach said that as nice as it was to take home court advantage in the series, it will be even nicer to keep it. He told me, we know they're going to come out full throttle tonight and try to take back home court. We have to weather the initial storm, keep our confidence high, and focus on playing our game. A lot of tasks, Kevin. We'll see how many they can accomplish. Back to you.
Thanks, David. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
1:46 left to play here in the first. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
I'm Prez.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Steal.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ezeli's checked in for Davis. Plumlee comes in for Myers-Leonard. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Alan Crabb in for McCollum. Orlando also making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Fournier subbed in for Green.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Young for 3. Gordon kicks to Fournier. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Lillard. Feeds it to Crabb. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line.
Pick it up, boys.
Also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Ezeli. Turner comes in for Crabb. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Biyombo. Baca comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Meeks. Young is subbed in for Payton. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Fournier and Ibaka are in the forward slots. Johnson is out there with Young. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And it's Johnson penetrating. And too long on the shot. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. And the Magic making a change here as well. Green's checked in. The Magic trail by 13. Johnson goes in. And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
And Turner kicks to McCollum. Back to Turner. Dishes to McCollum. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both.
Looking at the game for the chosen one, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
The shot by Turner, no good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He finished with 27 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. His dominating performance gave the team exactly what it needed to end the losing streak. And I'm sure he'll be looking to lead him again tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Inside, deflects the pass, and taken away by Johnson. Over in the corner, Green. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Johnson. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And all already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Leonard. Crabbe comes in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Orlando also making some changes. Yambo, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Serge Ibaka. Young passes to Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Turner kicks to Crabbe. Pass to Lillard. Unloads. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 8.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Here's Biyombo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the...
And the first half is now in the books. Trailblazers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what has gone right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come on, guys. Take it off. All the damage out. He does not shoot it well enough to beat us from long range.
High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Turner is out there with Myers Leonard. And it's Davis in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 16.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the shot is good. 18 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Lillard with it. He's got 10. Down low. Got a piece of it. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
McCollum, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Again, McCollum missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Young in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Trailblazers leading by 4. Turner dishes to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
And the basket by Johnson.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up. Portland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one drops. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aminu's checked in, and he can't hit the second. The Magic trail by 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Evan Turner. Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. And he makes both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Leonard. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Here's Young. Aminu grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 4. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Poked away and taken away by Johnson. The feed to Fournier. And good that time.
Even when the defense is right up in Fournier, he's still tricky down inside. Constantly figures out ways to keep the defense guessing.
Plumlee with the screen. Davis kicks to Crabb, and he makes that one. Crabb's got 10 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Fournier in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
McCollum against Young. It's stolen by Ibaka. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young passes to Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Here's Crabb. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Can't cash in from the high post. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Just make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. So on the floor. Magic leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Another miss by Orlando. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lillard dishes to Aminu. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Young. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And the foul called on Justice Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Turner's checked in for Azila, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Al-Farouq Aminu. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Fires the 3, and McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. 16 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Out to the right wing. Johnson inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, you know, his shooting has got them in a position to win this game now. And with the clock winding down and the score where it is, well, I think his green light is always on. And it's going to stay on here.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Outside Turner to tie it up. No good. In and out off the rim. Magic shooting here about 46% for the game. Johnson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Johnson dishes to Green. Buries it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
You can see right now he's got a little swagger in his step. Looks like he's going to try and take this thing open.
Yeah, he's starting to percolate a little bit, and that spells trouble for the defense. They've got to be careful here. And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
29 seconds left in the fourth. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Johnson. McCollum with the ball. Johnson's there. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Leonard to take the lead. It's off. Here's Lillard. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it.